Sometimes we have to design a wood beam under certain loads, but what happens when the beam size is limited for any reason? For example, if you cannot increase the beam height due to the space limitations in the building, or if the beam size is limited for availability in the market. What is the solution? Well, the solution is to add one more beam side to side. This is called a 2-ply beam, as in this case, or even two more beams, as in this case, a 3-ply beam. Of course, the beams need to be connected together so that the assembly can work, so these fasteners can be designed accordingly. This is Javier Encinas, and today I'm going to present a new feature in ASDIP Wood for the design of multiple-ply beams. Let's go there. When you open ASDIP Wood, you see the project manager. Here you can see the modules included in the package: wood column, wood beam, wood bearing wall, and wood shear wall. In this case, I'm going to present a calculation of a wood beam. I have prepared an example already for this purpose. Let's double click on the example. And this is the template of the wood beam design in ASDIP Wood. In this case, we're going to design a sawn lumber beam. The nominal size is 2x8. It's a continuous beam of 2 spans, 10 feet each span, and the supports are pinned. The beam is also continuously braced at the top. The material is a southern pine. If we go to the Materials tab, the grade is dense, select structural with these reference design values. We go to the Loads tab. We're going to design this beam in ASD. The dead load is 20 psf and the live load is 50 psf. The tributary width is 5 feet, and this applies in both spans. If we go to the Graph tab, we can see the shear diagram and the moment diagram for dead plus live combination. If we go to the Geometry tab, here we can see the number of plies. This is a new feature in ASDIP Wood. The default is 1 ply, so a single beam. If we use 1 ply, we go to at a glance, we can see that the beam is overloaded, both in bending and in shear, but 87% here. So we can use a 2-ply beam. Let's see. Now it complies with the stresses. The maximum ratio now is 0.94. If we go to the Contents tab, here are the support reactions for all load combinations, shear forces, bending moments, and the shear strength, bending strength. If we go to the Detail tab, the section properties for a 2-ply 2x8, then the reference design values, the adjustment factors, adjusted design values for this load combination, and then the design for bending, for shear, for bearing, and deflections. But what happens if we increase the load? Let's say instead of 50 psf live, we say 80 psf live. Then the beam is overloaded again, so it's 14 over in bending and 1.3, so 30% over in shear. Let's see if we can increase a 3-ply beam, and now it works. Now the maximum ratio is 0.87 in shear. We go again to the Detail tab. Here the section properties, 3-ply 2x8, and here the design in bending, design in shear, bearing, and deflection. The program shows this button, fasteners. If you click on it, the program shows this load table. Here we can see different assemblies, different type of beams, and different options for the fasteners. For regular nailing, 10D, 3 inches long, this is the capacity. Or for through bolt, half an inch diameter, A307, this is the capacity. Also, you can use several options as a Simpson strong tie SDS, more capacity. This table is intended to help to design the fasteners for these multiple-ply beams. You can find similar tables and for other references and different manufacturers in the internet. Let's close this. Let's go to at a glance. As you can see, this feature is very easy to use. It's self-explanatory. If you select one ply, then the width is 1.5, but if you select two ply, the width is 3, the double, and if you select 3 ply, it's 4.5, 3 times. Please note that this feature is only available for sawn lumber, not for user-defined. If you select user-defined, then this option disappears here. Same applies if you select glulam, even if it's select from database. So this feature is not available for glulam or for composite. It's only available for sawn lumber when you select directly the section from the database. As you can see, it's very easy to design multiple-ply beams in ASDIP wood. We were able to design this beam in just a few minutes. That would be much longer if you try to design it by hand. If you like the software, please visit the website www.asdipsoft.com and download the free 15-day trial. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to receive notifications in the future for similar videos. Thank you for your attention.